Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto.
This woman single-handedly ruined the pump for everyone. Hwak Thua Girl rugged a bunch of people, and now what do we got? We've got a Bitcoin below 100K again. Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. Today is the 6th of December, and today we're gonna have a look at the pump, the dump, and the future predictions of what is going to happen with Bitcoin, quite possibly, where is it gonna go, and of course some other articles. But first, let's have a quick look at the market cap. Yo, $3.7 trillion. We're pumping. So it's a 200 billion above what it was a few weeks ago. $481 billion in trading volume. That is very nice to see. SUI is cranking its way up to the top on the trending list. That's nice. If you haven't been following me, then too bad for you. I talked about SUI on this channel about 5 months ago or so. I talked about SUI on this channel when SUI wasn't cool. Check it out. SUI, March 27th. That's when I talked about it. If you were there, if you were following me and you listened to what I had to say, you would have picked up some SUI, because right now SUI is making moves, man. It's pumping. It went from $1 and a bit to $4.13. So this is your warning. Make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to this channel, to the Crypto Father channel, and follow along, because I bring you stuff that matters. Occasionally I have a stroke of genius and I come up with ideas that even my wife says, oh, you knew all along. Right now we've got Bitcoin at $99,000. So Bitcoin dipped below 100,000, and we've got, here's my announcement, Bitcoin to 105 and then retrace back down to 73K. When that's going to happen, I'm not sure, but looking at the next couple of months time frame, I mean, it is only a small dip right now, but Bitcoin did tap the top of the parallel channel here and then retrace back. And so this is kind of a another confirmation, reaffirmation of the validity of this channel. So I talked about this parallel channel in the past before. Basically, you draw the line here to connect all the tops of the previous bull runs, and then you draw a parallel line along to the bottom. And I drew this line before it actually reached this top. I drew this line to connect these two as much as possible, and when I was drawing it, obviously our Bitcoin was well below 100,000. It was still around this here, 98,000. That's why I drew this line. And so my prediction was that Bitcoin would go to about $105,000-$107,000, and this is based on Gareth Soloway's basically analysis as well. And Bitcoin tapped that line at 104 and then retraced back. Now, I personally took some profits. I locked in some profits because now you want to lock in profits, and this is where you make the money. So regardless of whether Bitcoin dumps to 70 or 80K, if we have a 20% retracement from here on now, I mean, this could Bitcoin could still bounce back above 100, but probably going to see it like retrace somewhere around this, because think about it logically. You've got now FOMO. There is a lot of FOMO coming in. Articles are popping up about things like Semler Scientific just bought another 29.3 million of Bitcoins since adopting a Bitcoin treasury strategy in May 2024. The company has bought $147 million of Bitcoin. Roaring Kitty returns, although I don't know why everybody's celebrating this guy. He's a stock trader. He's not a crypto trader. Why is he in the crypto space? I'm not exactly sure. Bitcoin's 100K milestone attracts new investors, but risks loom large. So people are piling in on Bitcoin, and so now that 100K was in the news, everybody's gonna think, oh, the FOMO is big, so people are gonna start piling in. And this is when profits are going to be taken, because that's precisely what's going to start happening. Retracements like this are going to get people wrecked. There's a bunch of longs that have been liquidated as a result of this pullback. Now, massive $112 million liquidations hit in just an hour. So this pullback, man, this is where big trading offices are going to make gains on people going bonkers. When people start piling in on the $100,000 news, Wall Street is going to start liquidating and cashing in on that fun. So that is what's going to push Bitcoin back down again, as people become fearful once again. And then you've got stuff like this. Hwak Thua Girl does not really help the cause, man. It's not great to see. It's bad publicity. I mean, all publicity is good publicity, but it's bad publicity to have someone like that on the cusp of, riding the wave of $100,000 Bitcoin. And then you've got news coming out like this, that this chick goes and rugs people. If you lost money on Hwak, contact our firm to learn about your legal rights. Our firm represents thousands of NFT and token investors and securities matters. This is attorney advising. So it's not great publicity to have this chick rug people right at the start of this epic Bitcoin breakthrough of 100K, man. But so I think maybe this could be a start of something new. Maybe this could be a start of a trend to take those ruggers, like that kid last week that just rugged people for 30,000 willy-nilly. Maybe this is a first step towards holding these people accountable for these rug pulls. And I know the meme coins have been touted as, if you fall for a meme coin and you lose money in it, then that's your own damn fault. But people still continue to do so, and it's just bizarre. And so maybe the law needs to take things into its hands and help these poor guys out, because I don't know, people are having a hard time learning the lessons. People don't learn. It's shocking, really shocking. To the data from Glassnode, 112 million were liquidated during this period, 108 million in longs and 4.02 in short positions. So just within an hour, people were going long on Bitcoin, and boom, it all goes up in the air. Despite its recent decline, Bitcoin is still up 4% on the weekly chart and has a 24-hour trading volume of around $142 billion. Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance chart has stumbled. So this is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So I drew the parallel channel as well, which basically marked a nice trend for Bitcoin. It was bouncing around within the channel over the past, since March, basically. But right now, Bitcoin dominance has dropped. So it could indicate that we might see a bit of a sell-off. There is a bit of a pump, which brought it back up to 100K. I guess that's what the pump would be. And then you would expect a massive buyback that would push Bitcoin to, I don't know, about 100K. But it looks right now like the channel may have been broken. And, well, I don't know, hard to say. When we're looking at the volume, there is the volume spikes and buy volume spikes are quite large. So we may be seeing Bitcoin come back up a little bit. But basically, Bitcoin has had a nice run since beginning of the month. It was just up, and nothing goes up forever. When you look at some of these charts, so this is Bitcoin. The Ethereum USD chart looks similar. I mean, we've had a bunch of nice green candles pushing up since November. Basically, the entire month of November was up. Nothing goes up forever. ADA looks very similar. Look at this ADA. Bring this up a little bit here. ADA has had a massive run, and it was just up and up since the beginning of November. So it was a very nice month of November. But again, nothing lasts forever, and you can see the sell volume coming in right here hard. When you look at the Morpheus chart here, the money flow is coming in, money flow is coming in, which means it may be a good time to start taking some profits out, because once it reaches peaks, it obviously begins to dump. And when money starts flowing out, that's when prices dunk, and well, things don't look that great anymore. So that's on ADA. I personally have to spend a lot of time looking at the Bitcoin Korean charts because they're prettier to look at. 145 million Bitcoins. I mean, if you hold Bitcoins in Korean won, you're a millionaire. 145 million won in Bitcoin, that's what it was worth, and it topped out at around that. And right now we're looking at 139 million one Bitcoin. So I think, as I have said before, we're going to see a retracement on Bitcoin that's going to take us back down to about 70,000. This is where the next support is. The support level is right here. That's where Bitcoin was bouncing around a lot. And so I think this may be the next support, because all of this space right here, man, like, it's just empty space. So this needs to be filled, and we're going to see Bitcoin probably reclaim this back down before it skyrockets above these levels. As excitement builds, investors must tread carefully given Bitcoin's trademark volatility. Right now, when people start seeing the $100,000 mark, they will be getting greedy. And a lot of people will be jumping in on the bandwagon. And of course, the whales, the Wall Street will take notice of all that. This is why these numbers, round numbers, are psychological levels at which people begin to take profits, because they do attract a lot of attention. They call it volatility, but basically it's just sell-off by Wall Street, who is, it's smart money versus dumb money, as they always say, right? So this is it. The retail we are the dumb money who are coming in, and then you've got the market makers, the Wall Street investors that are presumably the smart money, but basically most of these guys probably don't even know what the heck they're doing. Anyway, they just click buttons and understand things like the psychological levels, round numbers, and then take profits when people start FOMOing in onto the markets. So when you trade, it's going to be dangerous, and trading isn't a risky business. I don't recommend it. I don't trade on leverage. I used to in the past, and I lost some money, and so I stopped because I don't have enough experience to do leverage trading, quite frankly, and so I stick to spot trading, and so I trade in spot. So if you are trading a spot, if you're buying Bitcoin right now, you might see some retracement, but don't panic sell. Bitcoin will bounce back. We're going to see the 150K or 200K Bitcoin this time around, but not just yet. I think over the next 2 months, January and December, December, January, we're going to see some retracement, like I said. And so this is a good time to take some money off the tables. You don't have to dump everything, but taking some money off the table might be a good idea. Secure some profits. Nobody's ever gone broke, by securing profits. And then when the dip comes in, you can rebuy and make some additional profits. Here's some announcement for Sui. Phantom Wallet adds Sui blockchain support. Adding Sui will provide the next generation network exposure to Phantom's 7 million monthly active users who conducted 560 million on-chain transactions in 2024. So Sui is getting a lot more exposure to people, a lot more exposure to the ecosystem. Through Phantom, Sui users can stake swap tokens, store their NFT storage, and maintain key compatibility with Ledger hardware wallets. Given Phantom's popularity, its integration with Sui marks a major sign of confidence in Sui's scalability and developer-first solutions. Bankless stake. Phantom's integration of Sui comes as the network continues to show strong growth, both from a price and activity perspective. In the past month, the network's total value locked has increased 77%, while its price is up 110% in the same time. Given Phantom's strong user base, the integration will likely only add fuel to the fire, exposing the network more directly to existing crypto users. So Sui has potential for this bull run. I'm not sure how far it's going to go. Maybe we can see a $15 or $20 Sui, quite possibly. But if it does continue to do well, for the next bull run in 2028, I think Sui has potential to follow lead with the rest of them. You know, we'll be looking at Sui that's going to be in the vicinity of Solana by the time 2028 rolls around, and we might be seeing $200 Sui in that next bull run, quite possibly. And Terra Luna Classic has been moving. Terra Luna Classic has been doing quite well. You know, that's a controversial token, right? Because I mean, we've had it's just been dumping. This is a chart that's basically listed Luna Classic after the collapse of the Terra Luna ecosystem, and this is the first time we see. So we had some pumps over here earlier, but right now, over the month of November, Luna Classic has been doing quite well, and it's been on the uptrend. We saw a 00017 price tag for Luna Classic, and the Classic set for major upgrade amid Luna Classic bullish momentum. Terra Classic community is voting on a major upgrade proposal aimed at simplifying tax process and improving network security. This update, scheduled for December 17th, seeks to attract developers from the Cosmos ecosystem and boost utility. Validator support has been unanimous, signaling strong community backing for the upgrade to version 3.3.0. On the price front, Luna Classic recently broke out of a triangle pattern reminiscent of XRP's recent rally, while the token surged over 40%. So basically on Luna Classic, the only thing that's been happening is the validators. So the community has been basically hoping, you know, supporting the ecosystem and supporting the validators and staking and all that jazz, keeping the chain alive. Not much development has been done on the chain, which is what's keeping Luna Classic down still. And I think the only way that any developers or more development begins to occur on the chain is with the visible stability, which is what the community is trying to build through the work that's done by validators and all the people that are creating and slowly upgrading the chain and all that stuff. And once more developers come onto the chain and more projects are begin to be launched, that's when we're going to begin seeing some movement on Luna Classic. For now, it's just a community of people hoping that the chain is revived through developments and all that stuff, but it's slow coming, and I wouldn't expect a dollar Luna Classic or whatever nefarious predictions people may have in mind. It's not coming anytime soon. We're probably going to see small bumps, and we'll be lucky if we see Luna Classic eat up another zero in this bull run. That would be amazing, but not bloody likely. We're still looking at a token that has a 6 trillion supply with a 5 trillion circulating supply. There's a bunch of tokens that have been burned and are continue to be burned, but it's simply not enough. I mean, 6 trillion tokens is a huge amount. and the market cap stands at 900 million tokens, which is a nice number for a chain, for a failed chain, presumably. So this just shows that people are still holding. I mean, most people, I think I personally am holding as well, and most people are holding from before the collapse, from after the collapse. So there's a lot of holding hands, not of people holding hands, but hands that hold Luna Classic. That's it for today's video. Make sure to smash the likes, follow the channel, because you're missing out. I mean, if you had been following me in May, you would have been in on Sui, you would have been making gains, triple X, or not triple X, X times 3. So do all those things, smash likes, subscribe to the channel, share the content with other people who have not been listening to me, who have not gotten in on Sui in May when I was talking about it. Now I'm telling you that Bitcoin may be retracing back down to 73,000. I took some profits. I locked into my profits because I'm going to use that capital to rebuy Bitcoin and make more gains. That's the idea. That's the game in crypto. I hope this was educational. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Pick up a Descent wallet. They're on discount right now. It's a Christmas bonus, 44% discount, 47% discount on these fantastic wallets, and you get an extra $10 discount with the Crypto Father ref code. So follow the ref links below the video. They're in the description below. Get yourself a nice biometric wallet, and I will see you in the next video over the weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.